So, good afternoon, everyone. Again, I'm Gidi Cohen from Skybox, but it's not about me. It's about Zohar and his company.
Shalom. Hi.
Exactly, Dome9. I heard, I think, about the company for the first time about 2 or 3 years ago, probably when we just started, which I definitely was impressed by, the direction you are taking and innovative approach to cloud security. I think we met together probably a year ago. A lot of differences. First of all, you didn't have any beard then. At least you were shaven that morning.
It's a post-holidays kind of CEO allowing himself not to shave during
exactly. No shave October, right?
Yeah,
Something
no
like
shave.
that.
Yeah, you have this in November, right?
I think so. So
yeah,
you're 1 month early. Anyway, so let's get going. So why don't you tell us a bit who Dome9 is? What's your kind of unique approach to cloud security?
So first of all, I'm another ex-checkpoint here in the crowd, probably with Dudi and Gonen, the third or maybe even more that you have here. So I spent most of my adult career at Checkpoint in the late 90s, kind of building this in the last time that revolution, when the internet revolution kind of started and evangelizing network security, very basically. And when Dome9 kind of, when we set out to look at hosted environments and then later on cloud, even before it was called cloud infrastructure, we saw tremendous challenges that existing network security and other technologies do not solve. And we said, it needs a new thinking. And we came up with kind of an agent and agentless security enforcement approach that allows you to do network security in a virtualized environment. Today, it's taken us mostly to Amazon. Most of our customers run on Amazon, and we help them protect many workloads. Some of them are even in the crowd. Many workloads and virtualized systems. Like trying to do it in the traditional way, but on the new environments.
So Zohar, can you give some examples, right? Because cloud security can be a confusing term, like a lot of new terms, right? It can go to lots of different directions. So if you can be more specific about the type of challenges you help your customers to solve, and some examples of use cases that are so compelling to adopt Dome9 for.
First of all, it's cloud infrastructure. Infrastructure, we are talking about virtual networks, which is the new big thing. Virtual network is something we didn't have 5 years ago. The one that you can buy that is totally fluid and workloads can shift with a click of an API. That's something that even VMware were not selling us in the old data centers. That's the kind of this is what presents those new challenges. And when we look at how the customers, the poor CISOs that have budgets, have challenges, know that they have issues, how do they need to solve network security, firewalling, basic firewalling challenges on a diversified and fluid network, the old gateway model of putting a firewall in the entrance and hoping that everything is controlled or at least even mitigated by, or even passing through that firewall, this is something that the cloud network does not even guarantee. Actually, it guarantees the other way. You can probably bypass those WAFs and those gateway firewalls, and by providing a system, a cloud-based system that we provide, our customers connect to their cloud networks, they give us their Amazon API key, and from that point on, we take absolute control of the virtual network firewalling, some compliance elements that relate to network logs and file integrity monitoring, and we offer that as a service to those customers.
So, part of when we met kind of first and probably last time as well, part of my question to you was, are you guys basically a security management play in the cloud? Are you taking care of enforcement, orchestration of diverse virtual security tools there? Or maybe it's all of the above? So what kind of role do you take basically in the service you provide to your customers?
My partner, Roy, who is also my cousin, so Dome9 was also started on a Saturday, probably on a Passover dinner. Doing that or trying to solve this problem of not knowing how your network looks like and taking it into a place where first, we give you visibility of what's going on with this existing infrastructure, and then we start solving it one by one. So first, it's a large-scale firewall system For some reasons, we are the firewall. For some customers, we are the firewall. There can be rack-based customers that don't have virtual network security offered by their cloud provider, so we are, through our agents, create a firewall and then manage it. On Amazon, you can call it a management solution, but my customers consume us as a security brain.
Okay.
Define what brain is, that's a lot of things.
Okay. So let's talk about the maybe customers a bit. So I know that you launched a couple of years ago already. You have pretty good traction with customers. Where do you see the biggest demand, the biggest opportunity in terms of vertical markets, countries, I mean, geographies, size of customers, etc.?
So first of all, it took us a while to find where we are most needed. We have customers that are Cloudflare customers or Incapsula customers that have 1 or 2 servers. That's their entire infrastructure. And along the lines, Rackspace is one of the OEMs that actually sell us to their customers. You can buy Dome9 through the marketplace with your Rackspace credit card, so we don't even have to do the hard job of selling. But as things progress, and usually at the end of 2012, we got our first big Amazon account. One of the great large publishing company suddenly came in with 200 servers. We had to work a lot for 200 servers, especially as our pricing is based on the number of servers we protect. Today, we have enterprises that use Dome9 to protect thousands, and some of them even tens of thousands of servers. Amazon, private clouds, kind of that. It saddens me to see that Amazon is just getting bigger. Mm-hmm. You know, Azure is giving them a fight, but we've seen the guys like Rackspace, SoftLayer, GoGrid. Somebody remembers GoGrid. It used to be one of the cloud visionaries. And it's good and bad. And for me, from a customer perspective, CISOs from the Fortune 50 companies call us up and call us in to show them what we can offer them. Because Amazon has a great penetration across Fortune 500 at least, we can show them our value almost instantly. Just visualize their current network topology and attack surfaces. And from that point on, they kind of, they bring us in very fast, and then they start to see the other elements that we have, like the compliance, the agent side, or the other elements that build Dome9.
So speaking about the customers, what's your go-to-market plan? I mean, how do you sell your solutions? I mean, you mentioned one example, which is OEM with Rackspace, but in general, what's the go-to-market plan?
So because we are a team of 15, 3 in the US and 12 in Israel, we try to do the no-touch kind of model for the small, medium enterprises. If you have up to 50 servers in the cloud, we will try to give you a try and buy yourself kind of a solution. But if you're a CISO of a company that spends $2 million a month on public cloud infrastructure, that's where we want to be. So we have a direct sales person actually in California. With all due respect to the rest of the US and the rest of the world, cloud infrastructure happens in California. It's not even happening yet, not in New York, not in Chicago. It's starting, but it's very biased towards California. So for me, and that's the connection to CICC was California and Israel, like bridging the gap. My co-founder relocated here a year and a half ago. We just hired our chief marketing officer here. And it's really great that you can travel up and show them, and then essentially
up and down the 101.
Up and down the 101, yeah.
So I think we have probably 1 minute, 30 seconds. Just very quickly, right? We're an event here with potential customers, partners, investors. What do you want from the crowd? And what are you up to?
We are in the middle of a funding round, so investors are most welcome to approach me. We are in most of you who work for enterprises, if you connect us to the Amazon guy or to the person that is in charge of the security of that setup, I guarantee a thank you email from him to you in 2 weeks. So that's, and we have a response team in the field, no automated response, but still a response team here to mitigate that. And that's about it.
Okay. We may have time for one question at most. So if you have any, you can do it now. If not, I'm sure that Zohar will be happy to talk with all of you later. I think we're done. Thank you.
Thank you very much.